Welcome inside Dakota High School. I'm Brad Fetters for Chippewa Valley Cable Television. A battle of 21 Mile Road tonight, a MAC Red matchup between our Dakota Cougars and the L'Anse Creuse North Crusaders. It is a rematch of last year's district final that went the way of the Dakota Cougars as they made that beautiful run throughout the state playoffs that saw them eventually lose in the state semifinals to Ann Arbor Skyline. These two teams have already hooked up once this season, and it was a pretty easy victory back on September 8th for our Dakota Cougars as they took it in straight sets, 25-19, 25-17, and 25-23. Dakota at the very top of the MAC Red standings, off to a fabulous start in league play, 7-0, 18-2 overall. The Cougars are also a perfect 8-0 here at home. Cougars in their home blue unis, L'Anse Creuse North clad in gold with white trim on their sleeves. L'Anse Creuse North 6-9, 1-4 in MAC Red, 2-2 on the road. Marissa Beso will be the libero tonight for L'Anse Creuse North. And Dakota will have the first serve of the match. It'll be Lexi Brown, 28 aces on the season. The Cougars have scored 178 points off of Brown's serves. She holds the number one spot. She's a lefty. Received in the back line. The libero knocks it up front. Got to get over. L'Anse Creuse North, free ball here for the Cougars. Outside hit, put down, inbounds by the Cougars. Alma Tamaris, her 128th kill of the season, gives the Cougars the early 1-0 lead. Lots of folks in attendance here tonight. That serve makes its way to the back row. Put over by Beso. Free ball once again by the Cougars. They can't take advantage of it. LCN now with the opportunity. They go to the outside. Put down. Unable to dig it up. 1-1 our score. A lot of Crusader faithful in attendance here tonight. Made the short trip down 21 Mile Road. JV team making some noise on that far sideline as well. And I'll say that point was in for the Cougars as it just snuck inside the end line. So Dakota out in front 2-1. Tamaris now, the outside hitter. 5'11" senior with the serve. She too has 25 aces on this season. So a fabulous server. Dakota, a wealth of talent, especially in the service game. 3-1 Cougars out in front. Tamaris once again with the serve. Sends it to the back line. Sent over in the middle, blocked by the Cougars. Tillman, along with Madigan, no surprise, those two create a terrific 1-2 punch along that front line. Sent to the back line. And blocked this time by L'Anse Creuse North. But Tillman with the point. Received by Terry. Tough play and point to the Cougars. An infraction there, 4 hits for LCN. So scoring spurt here for Dakota. Terry once again receiving. Looking for the dump over, and they get it. Kate Schneider, the middle hitter, just a sophomore for head coach Denton Kassir. 6-2, Cougars in front. Looking for the big punch, they don't get it. And in, ace for LCN. And net infraction called against Dakota. Short serve. Good job receiving it, kept alive at the net. LCN got to get it over. They do just that. Free ball now for the Cougars. Big blast from the back line for LCN. Don't look now, but the Crusaders back in it. Tied up at 6 apiece. See this time by Lexi Brown. Dug up by LCN, they keep it alive. Nice job. A little too deep on that send across. Point to the Cougars. Big blast from the outside. And out. Sent to the back line, received by Basso. That's going to be a difficult play by the Cougars as they come up empty. Samaris the closest to it. Received along the back line once again. Nine-7, Cougars in front. Aaron Madigan now. Terrific setter, 454 assists on the season. Real soft serve to the back line. Quick little shove across by LCN. Curtis comes up empty. Hard serve into the net. Serving error there against the Cougars. 10-8 now, our score. Rifled across, received by Bella Austin. Little bit of a different formation here on the floor for the Cougars as they've got some subs into the game. Alyssa Belcom, one of the fresh Cougars out there. Austin as well. LCN JV team making some noise. Too deep with that serve. Sub into the game now for the Lancers. Check that, the Crusaders. And try not to make that mistake again. Crusaders' rival, Lance Creuse, is the Lancers. Terry, the lefty, gets it across. Libero for the Cougars dug it up, and they send it across. Big kill by Thamaris. Bella Austin now will be serving for the Cougars. Pause in the action, getting clarification perhaps on the score. Official on that far side talking things over at the scorer's table. Good serve received by Terry. This will be another free ball here for the Cougars. Can they take advantage of it? A lot of heat on that shot. Whoa, boy. Thamaris from the outside. Bella Austin, 6'1" senior. Sends it on its way. Terry again back there for LCN. Outside hit from Lewis. Thamaris looking for another kill. She gets it. Cougars on a scoring streak. Into the net. Lewis's kill goes, and head coach Denton Kassir has seen enough. Wants a timeout. They will talk things over. 60-second timeout. The score right now, the Dakota Cougars 15, the LCN Crusaders 9. Well, this Cougar team coming in on a 13-match win streak. We mentioned their last loss was on September 10th to Grand Blanc. They've already beat LCN once this season. That night, Gardner and Tillman had 7 kills. Balcom had 6 blocks. Pretzer had 7 digs. Dakota has only dropped 7 sets all season. Rally scoring up to 25. Best of 5 sets. Bella Austin has really controlled this serve. Tough play. Madigan had it. Sent it across court on a line drive. Not much her teammates could do. So point to LCN, 15-10, the Cougar advantage now. Soft serve. Little bit of a fake. Oh boy, that one sent up into the rafters. Terry just sends it over now. Look out. One-handed save by LCN. Point to Dakota. Double hit. Serve goes back to Lexi Brown, across to Terry. Set there, into the net. No man's land. 6 Crusaders watch the ball bounce. Point to the Cougars, 17-10. And it'll be Lexi Brown once again. Cougar student section making some noise. It is a pink out. Cougar team wearing pink warm-up jerseys prior to the start of tonight's contest. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Violation called against LCN. Cougars in charge right now, 19-10 our score. Some back and forth amongst the student sections. Big blast from the outside. Dakota very patiently. What a dig there by LCN. Just sent across. And shoveled in. What a play, Erin Madigan. She's usually a setter. That time she got a kill. Timeout on the floor. The Cougars have doubled up the Crusaders. They lead it 20-10. LCN worked themselves back into this first set. We're tied momentarily, but since then, Dakota has been in Creuse control, racking up the points at a frantic pace. That was an LCN timeout, so that's their last of this set. Lexi Brown, we mentioned 28 aces on the season. The lefty sends it across. Terry there to receive it along the back line. Libero. Marissa Basso. Look out. Madigan. Oh, a little change up. Madigan, usually the setter, sent it over on 2 and comes up with a point. A little trickeration there by the 6'1" senior. Dakota team with 4 seniors at 6'1". Johanna Tillman, the 6'2" junior, so plenty of height on the floor for Dakota. (21-11). Basso, the junior. Received by Austin. Look out below. Emma Thamaris. What a rocket shot. Now she gets rewarded with a serve. 25 aces on the season. Sent over. Controlled here by Dakota. Can they take advantage? Sent across, dumped in, kept alive, LCN. Got a volley going now. Madigan sets it, sent across, dug up again by LCN. Free ball now for the Cougars. Coming from the outside, Tillman. Back and forth we go, and it's going to be an LCN point. Biggest of the set thus far. Curtis blocked, unable to control it. Curtis with the point. LCN within shouting distance, 22-13 our score. A little soft dump in. Curtis again, underhand shot. Big blast, unable to block it. Olivia Gardner. Gardner, 132 kills coming into tonight. At 10-point advantage has become the norm here in this first set for the Cougars. It'll be the libero, Kujinski. Thamaris. Madigan, the one-hand shove, they'll say side out, 23-14. LCN just refusing to go away quietly. And just saving that one. Bisdorf just put up two hands and sent it across. What a missile came across this time by Dakota. And they are now a set point away from taking it. Aaron Madigan spins the ball, sends it across. Received by Basso. Wind up and out. And the Cougars take the first set. 25-14 our score. Take a quick break here on Chippewa Valley Cable Television. But when we come back, it'll be set number 2.
These are some facts about youth alcohol use. While the good news is that underage drinking has declined over the years, rates of youth alcohol use are still high. 30% of 12th graders in the United States reported drinking in the past month. Alcohol use by teens frequently involves binge drinking. Regular alcohol use can damage the developing teen brain, creating problems with learning, memory, and processing information. Youth alcohol use is associated with other negative consequences, including poor school performance, injury and death from car crashes, suicide, mental health issues, and use of other drugs. The majority of those diagnosed with an alcohol use disorder in adulthood began drinking by the age of 18.
Welcome back inside the gymnasium here at Dakota High School. Cougars in front, 1-0. Varsity volleyball, Cougars from Dakota and the L'Anse Creuse North Crusaders. Emma Thamaris has been a force in that outside hitting position, just piling up the points. Cougars lead it now 1-0. Thamaris now will get the serve. Jump serve. Basso. Dump across. Free ball here from the Cougars. They take advantage of it in a hurry. Madigan didn't set it. She just flipped it over the net. Cougars in front, 2-0. Hard serve, too hard, in fact. LCN point, 2-1. Cougars lead it. So glad you decided to tune us in here on Chippewa Valley Cable Television. Reminder, the best way to catch all of our sporting events is online on YouTube. Search Chippewa Valley Cable Television, Cable Sports, in fact, on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and receive email notification of when all of our programming is available to you. A couple different volleyball games this fall. Boys and girls basketball action in the wintertime, as well as some football here still remaining in the fall. Nice little volley going on now. Backline hit. That might have been going out. Cougars save it, send it over. Saved at the net. Whoa, good work there by LCN. Look out, Madigan sets it. LCN doing some battle. They're undersized in that front line. They go up and get it though, and sent out of bounds. Dakota making easy work of it here in the second set. Other games from around the MAC Red tonight. Marysville traveling over to Eisenhower to take on the Eagles, and the Bulldogs of Romeo will play the Anchor Bay Tars. Too strong on the serve. It'll be Sarah Curtis outside hitting junior. Madigan to the outside. Whoa. Bella Austin. A little bit of fire behind that one. So Dakota dropped that match against Grand Blanc in the Program Cup. And they also lost to Mercy. Both of those 2-0 shutout losses. I mentioned they only have lost 7 sets all season. They lost a set to Romeo, they lost a set to Davison, and they lost a set to Anchor Bay. Anchor Bay perhaps the best competition for the Cougars this season within the MAC Red. Right now, the Tars trail them by a couple games in the MAC Red standings. It was Anchor Bay that shared the MAC Red title with this Dakota team last year. Both went 9-1. Cougars taking home that district championship. Had a 3-set to none victory over Troy in the regional championship. We beat the Dearborn Divine Child 3-0 in the state quarterfinals before losing to eventual state runners-up Ann Arbor Skyline in the state semifinals. Dakota looks primed and perhaps ready to make another long run in the MHSAA state playoffs. Way too much steam on that shot. Sails out of bounds. That Dakota matchup with Anchor Bay later on this season. That game will take place on October 20th right here at Dakota, and will be broadcast by us, Chippewa Valley Cable Television. So that'll be the next time you'll be able to see your Cougars in action. Set by Madigan, back row blast. Bella Austin scores the point. She's rewarded with the serve. Looks over at her head coach, Neil Rusinski. No direction from him. He just liking what he sees out of his troops right now. 5-point advantage, just a bit outside. Nope, they're going to say it was in. Wow. Just touched the line. 10-4. Cougars in front. Second set. LCN controls. And they're going to say it was touched. It was tipped. It was tipped before sailing out of bounds. So LCN with their 5th point of the set. Now trail 10-5. Brooklyn Lewis sends it across. Madigan sends it high. Too much strength along the outside. Point to LCN. Tillman, Madigan, Thamaris along the front line. Leica digs that one up. Austin. Double hit. Timeout on the floor. LCN trying to stop the Cougar momentum. Gonna be an uphill battle here tonight. Cougars have already taken the floor. LCN with a last second chit chat. They too break their huddle. They're ready to go. LCN coming off a 3-1 loss to Anchor Bay. Prior to that, they had a little 3-game match win streak. They beat up on Howell, beat Farmington in straight sets, and Wyandotte Roosevelt. So some out-of-conference play for the Crusaders. Having to save that. Nice job. This one has to go over. Oh, what a save by Terry. One-handed. And LCN a little bit out of position. Who could blame him? Terry's been all over the floor tonight. Kate Schneider out there. Bisdorf, Terry, Curtis, the libero Basso, and Brooklyn Lewis, the 5 on the floor right now for LCN. Gardner, Madigan, Thamaris, Tillman, and Austin counter for the Cougars. 10-point advantage once again for Dakota. Has seemingly been the story here tonight. Been double-digit leads. Bisdorf saves it. getting some height on that one. Schneider with the point for LCN. Sub into the game, Jade Teromina, sophomore, checks in. Little knuckler, a little off-speed shot. Good enough for the point for Gardner. And now a sub in for the Cougars, as Bella Austin will take a seat. Monica Drofsky in. Drofsky, a 5'9" senior. Her first action. She's get called upon right away. Playing along that front line. Just dumped in. Solid work there by Madigan. 18-7, Dakota in front. Brielle Pearson in now for Lance Creuse North. And having to adjust, Kate Schneider had a tough time reading that one. Sends it out of bounds, 19-7, Cougars in front. Second set after winning the first, 25-14. Into the net, the ball goes, point to Dakota, 27. 5 points away from taking the first two sets. Bujinski, the senior libero. And that pink top. Dug up by Thamaris. Sent over by Drofsky. That ball hanging on top of the net, and a little bit of confusion. I think that ball just hanging there on the tape. Kind of caught the Cougars off guard just a bit. Throw them into a little bit of chaos, and the Crusaders score. Madigan over to the outside, saved by Thamaris. Drofsky sends it over to the back line, dug up by Curtis. Tough play along the front line, point for Dakota. Cougars clicking on all cylinders here tonight. Really impressive stuff. They got the size, they got the firepower, they got the depth. Slapped. Has to be sent over, free ball for Dakota. Madigan right into the middle of the offense. And Balcom, typically a setter, a good one. Has 30 blocks on the season. There's some more of that 6'1" size up front. Ooh, line shot, tough play. Caught out of position as Dakota had 5 up front. And kind of put Thamaris on an island back there, and she comes up empty. Kate Schneider sends it away. Into the net it goes. 22-10 our score. Cougars gonna work some of their bench in. Waika, 5'5" junior. Waika. Set. The blast. The point. Too easy for Dakota. 23-10. Waika to serve once again. One big hop. Back row, Lewis. Lewis makes her way up front now. Dug up, Drofsky. Look out below. Oh boy. Thamaris. See if Waika can come in and score 3 straight points. Set point here. Off-speed serve. Block up front. 2 Cougars converge. That's Belcom and Thamaris up front. Madigan to the outside. And Jarofsky couldn't get enough on it. And LCN will live to serve. Trailing by 13, 24-11. Sanaya Terry gives the ball a couple dribbles. And that absolutely handcuffed Nina Waika. LCN's gonna have to rattle off 14 straight points if they hope to come back in this one. Well, there we go, small baby steps. 2 straight points off the serve of Terry. And that one will sail out of bounds and will give the second set to the Cougars. They take the first 25-14, take this one 25-13. We'll take another break here on Chippewa Valley Cable. Allow me to catch my breath, but when we come back, the third set of the game.
This is a message to raise awareness of the dangers of youth use of alcohol and other drugs. These are some facts about youth prescription opioid medication misuse from the National Institute on Drug Abuse. Teen abuse of prescription opioid medications has declined steadily over past years. However, young adults 18 to 24 are the largest group abusing prescription medication, including opioids, medications prescribed for ADHD, and anti-anxiety medication. Those that abuse prescription opioids are at greater risk of becoming addicted, of negative life and health consequences, of overdose, and death. Prescription opioids are chemically related to heroin. Nearly 80% of people addicted to heroin started first by abusing opioid medications. Teens that misuse prescription medication get it from their friends, from unsecured medication at their home, or from the home of a relative. Lock up, properly dispose, and never share medication. For more information on the abuse of opioid medication, visit drugabuse.gov.
Welcome back to Dakota High School. Nearly set to go. Third set of this varsity matchup between the L'Anse Creuse North Crusaders and our Dakota Cougars. All Cougars all the time here tonight. Took the first set 25-14. Captured the second 25-13. Delaney Strajecki into the game now for the Cougars. Has this first serve here of the third set. Sends it a little long. Strajecki, along with Gardner and Bella Austin in the back row. Thamaris, Madigan, and Tillman remaining up front right now for Dakota. Head coach Neil Rusinski, assistant coach Tracy Ferguson, making sure plenty of Cougars get some play here tonight. Working everybody into the mix. Excited to call that one later this month against Anchor Bay. That one could be a battle for the MAC Red crown. Shared it last year, so the Cougars perhaps have a little bit of revenge and in mind. LCN gonna have to send it across. They do just that. Set on the outside by Madigan. That one bounces around up in the rafters. Free ball now for Dakota. Madigan to the far outside. An absolute rocket by Olivia Gardner. Came into play tonight with 132 kills. She has added to that team lead here tonight. Impressive stuff out of Dakota. Thamaris couldn't get that serve over. One of the few errors tonight for Dakota. Taramina out. Terry in. Bisdorf. Lewis. I'll say Lance Creuse, North Point. Lafferty up front as well for the Crusaders. Sarah Curtis, Basso, and Terry along the back line. A little spinning shot. Tillman didn't get a lot on it. It laid up on top of the tape, and then was sent back over by Tillman. Wasn't touched by LCN, so Crusaders point. Terry, the southpaw, into the net. Serving error for our score. The libero, Bujinski in, will serve. A libero to libero. Outside hit, point, LCN. Too much there by the Cougars, untouchable. Belcom and Payne into the game for Dakota, our first look tonight. And Sophia Payne, 5'9" junior setter. Right on cue, she will have the serve. Deadlocked at 5 apiece here in the third set. Tough set there. Payne sends it across, blocked up at the net. LCN gonna send it over. Dug up, nope, they're gonna say it touched the floor. LCN back out in front. 6-5 their lead. Good communication by the Cougars. In! Just on the line. LCN crowd not agreeing with that call. Jump serve. Tough play. Dakota takes advantage of it. It was hanging there above the net. 50-50 ball. And Dakota put it down. Good, smart heads-up play by the Cougars. Same type of play. Boy, oh boy. Look at instant replay. Deja vu all over again. Back-to-back points for Dakota. Puts them back in front. 8-6 now. Nina Waika looks over at her home bench. It's a deep serve, dug up there by Grace Hill. Nice save, but unable to come up with it this time. Jaden Bisdorf Sophomore setter. Spins it, sends it. That's going to be a tough play. Kept alive. Sprawling save. Free ball for LCN. Dump across. Blocked. Set. Spiked. What an attack. Pretty. Bella Austin. That was really set up by the save by Nina Wyka. Marley Rojeski. She gets some of her first play here tonight. And that one sent into the net. Kept alive. Free ball here for Dakota. Ooh, a little change of pace. Belcom. Sent over. Another soft shot. LCN. Return to sender. LCN hanging around here in this third set. Parents' night prior to the start of tonight's game. And a let for LCN. Tickled the tape and made its way over. Sarah Curtis, back line, Leica. Good communication there by LCN, picking a spot. Left corner. I'd call that the coffin corner when it comes to punting in football. Wyka doing a nice job receiving these serves. Frontline blast, blocked. Size advantage by the Cougars, paying off big time. That's Tillman. Only a junior, gonna be the focal point of next year's team for sure. Very senior-laden squad for head coach Neil Rusinski. And serving error will give the point and the lead now back to LCN. Shelby Lafferty checking in. Serve will belong to Schneider. Outside hit, Thamaris. (11-11) our score, third set. Line drive, sent high into the sky. Back line hit. Opportunity here for the Cougars. Sent over on two. Blocked up front, dug up. Back line hit once again. Sprawling attempt by Bisdorf comes up empty, helped up by a couple teammates. Cougars back in front, 12-11. Power game on point for Dakota. They have flexed their muscles here. Serve, kind of knuckled, I think, a little bit there on Thamaris. Taramina for LCN. Received by Rojeski. Too much. Pujinski back out on the floor. Replaces Rojeski in the lineup. 14-12 Dakota. Took the first set 25-14. Took the second 25-13. Oh my goodness. Gardner just teed that one up. Whoa. Soft one. Out. Pujinski watched it closely, watched it sail over the sideline. Libero to libero. Big right hand of Thamaris sends it across. Blocked up front. Madigan and Gardner. That dynamic duo for Dakota. Kylie Pretzer into the game now. Wears number 3 in blue along the front lines. She's going to give some assistance to Gardner and Madigan. She's going to get called upon here for the attack. LCN working hard, haven't given up. (17-13). Tough play, gonna have to send this one across. LCN with the free ball. They get it. Sarah Curtis has been good from that outside hitter position. It'll be Brooklyn Lewis to serve. LCN out of bounds. Service error. Couple changes in the lineup for Dakota. Sophia Payne, Melissa Belcom back in. It'll be Sophia Payne to serve. Terry receives it. Blocked up front. Cougars with the hops. They got Gardner, Belcom, and Pretzer up front as that first line of defense. And we're going to TO on the floor, called by LCN. As they are getting in that dangerous territory now, trailing by 5, 19-14. 6 points away from a straight sets victory here tonight for Dakota. Well, a reminder, if you've missed any portion of tonight's match, you can watch us online. Search Chippewa Valley Cable Sports on YouTube. All of our sporting events available to you on demand on the YouTube website. As I mentioned earlier on tonight, best way to do it is to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can get notification via email when all of our programming is available to you. Later matchup between this Dakota squad and the Anchor Bay Tars will also be seen in its entirety right here on Chippewa Valley Cable Television. Well, it looked like we had some spillage near the Dakota bench, or Get that cleaned up, some housekeeping before play can begin here. Looks like we're good to go, maybe. And there we go. We can play on now. Sophia Payne, slight delay. Blocked up front. Oh, one-handed save. And out of position. LCN, nothing they could do there. That was just a beautiful save. To even just keep that volley alive. Well-designed offensive set for LCN. They had Dakota move in there. Defense went right, ball went left. Perfectly placed ball by Pretzer. 21-15. Nina Waika. Waika goes down to the floor in violation. Tiptoe over the line. LCN trailing by 5, third set. With the serve, send it across. Bujinski from the back line. What a kill for Pretzer. Pretzer has been good off the bench here tonight. She had 7 digs in the last meeting between these two. Lots of kills in relief. Rojeski. Out of position. Rojeski went down, got it. Whoa. LCN comes up with it. And point to LCN, double hit. Double hit for Dakota. Student section voicing their frustration with some boos. They have plenty to cheer about here tonight, though. Payne goes over near the scorer's table to save that one. Crusaders trying to work themselves back into this third set. Trail bound by just 4. A little bit of a let there as that touched the tape. And that's returned by LCN. Big block up front. They're just now down 3, 22-19. Free ball for LCN, doesn't matter. Sent out of bounds. A little scoring streak now for the Crusaders. And putting a stop to that, Alyssa Balcom. Balcom with the big blast. 2 points away from a straight set victory here tonight. Balcom picks a spot, ace. Curtis comes up empty, 24-20. Match point. LCN says, hold on 1 second. We can't take these timeouts with us, so we might as well call it. upcoming Cougar matches. We'll be on the road to take on Marysville and Romeo before returning home to take on that Anchor Bay Tar Squad. I mentioned we'll have that match right here on Chippewa Valley Cable Television. So 2 matches with Anchor Bay relatively back-to-back almost will really determine the MAC Red once again this season. So match point here. LCM will finally break their huddle. 24-20 our score. 25-14, 25-13 the first 2 sets. Match point now. Off the serve, Alyssa Balcom. Balcom spins it and sends it. Set, outside hit. Look out, Thamaris. This time, blocked up front, and that's it. That's gonna do it. Double hit will do it. 25-20, third set victory for the Cougars as they take it in straight sets. 25-14, 25-13, 25-20. Your final score here tonight. Cougars take it 3-0 over the L'Anse Creuse North Crusaders. Well, an action-packed night. Plenty of excitement here at Dakota High School. For our hardworking Chippewa Valley Cable crew, I'm Brad Fetter saying goodnight. One final time from Dakota High School. Cougars take it in straight sets, 3-0. We'll see you next time right here on Chippewa Valley Cable Television.